Hi everyone, it's Lindy. So today I want to talk to you about local sales opportunities. Okay, so we've all heard me rant and rave about how eBay is a little bit slower lately. Lots of people are really feeling the sting of a slow season, which is really weird since it's fourth quarter, but everyone is experiencing slow sales nonetheless. So people are really looking at it, branching out to other online platforms. But I just wanted to bring local sales back into the picture because I think that people are really underestimating the power of local sales sometimes. Now, there are a lot of reasons why people don't like local sales, and so I do have some tricks or some tips to make local sales just a little bit better. So lately, I've actually been doing pretty well on local sales. And when I say local sales, I am not talking about Craigslist. I do not use Craigslist currently. The main primary site that I've been selling on is Facebook. And the reason why I've been using Facebook more is because you can post to the Facebook marketplace, and you can also at the same time share to multiple buy sell trade pages within Facebook. So if you do a local search on Facebook for buy sell trade pages in your area, or when I say pages, I mean groups, you could do a search for buy sell trade groups in your local area and you can join into all of those. I live in a fairly small town and there's like 8 within a 30-mile radius of me. There's, small towns next to me and it's all combined. It's like, all these different groups, and there's like there's online yard sale groups, and there's baby sale groups, and there is furniture sale groups, but they're all in the general area. So what I can actually do is post a listing to the marketplace, and I can also select those other groups so that when I post it once, I'm actually posting it to the Facebook marketplace and multi-groups within Facebook. So that's why I'm primarily using Facebook, because it's like one post and a whole lot of groups see it. Now, there are other apps like Let Go and OfferUp, but I honestly haven't been using those. I've posted a couple of things on OfferUp, but I really don't see any traffic like I do for Facebook. So I just use Facebook. So the first tip that I have is a way to help you keep pickups and people interested in your items. Keep them in a notebook. What I like to do is I like to have just one page, and I'll put the item that I'm selling at the top of the page, and then I'll put the names of all of the people underneath that have contacted me as being interested. It could be people that just commented on the post. It could be people that actually sent me a message about the post. I put all of their names here, and then if there is anything significant about those people, like if they are asking if I'll hold it till Friday, or if I'll accept a $15 offer, or if, I don't know, something. If there's something significant about that person, I'll also write it down next to their name. So I'll know that if my Kansas City Chiefs coat, I'll have 5 people interested, and maybe this person wants to pay on Friday, but this person only wants to give me 20 bucks for it. This person wants to think about it for a while and have me get back with them. That way I have one page full of all of the information and the contacts for that particular item. So another reason why I know people really don't like local sales is because so many people will say that they're gonna meet up with you and they never do. And that is true for me too. I have lots of people that are like, oh yeah, let's meet at Starbucks at 10 o'clock on Saturday. And then they never show up. So there's a couple of things that I do to try to alleviate that. The first one is I always touch base with them before I go to the meetup. If they say that they want to meet me at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, at like 9:30, I'll send them a message and I'll say, are we still on for 10 o'clock? And see if they respond. If they don't respond, then I don't even bother going because they've probably backed out. But lucky for me, I might have a list of names of other people that have contacted me on that one particular item. So if that person that was originally going to meet me at 10 o'clock decided not to show or to not get back with me and confirm a time, then I have another name that I can jump down to on the list. The other thing that I do to help alleviate from people not showing up is I try to schedule group pickup times. This is also something that's really handy if you have a lot of activity on your items. If you're selling lots of items with lots of people interested, consider setting up group pickup times. You know, consider saying, okay, I will be at the CVS parking lot every Tuesday at 3. I will be at Starbucks every Saturday at 10 o'clock. And you could schedule multiple items to be sold or exchanged during that time. So that way, if one person doesn't show up, there was already 2 or 3 others that you were planning to meet up with. So you didn't leave your house for no reason. Get what I'm saying? And let's not forget the importance of meeting at public places. You know, unless you're comfortable having somebody come pick up stuff at your home, you definitely want to pick a public place. And the best public places to meet at are ones that are just off major streets and highways, because if someone is traveling from out of town, then they can just hop off the highway, or they can find it easier by major cross streets. Try to avoid really big parking lots unless you can really narrow down an area. Don't just tell someone, oh, I'll meet you in the Walmart parking lot, because Walmart is huge. I do meet lots of people at the Walmart parking lot, but I tend to narrow down an area. You know, there's clothing donation bins, and I say I'm gonna park next to the clothing donation bins. Or there's a side of the parking lot that's over by a bank, and so I'll say I'm gonna park across from the bank in the Walmart parking lot, that kind of a thing. So now I wanna talk about the pros and cons of selling locally. Now, the best pro for selling locally is the fact that there are no fees. No fees to selling locally. You can sell as much as you want, and you don't have to pay a penny to any platform. You also don't have to deal with returns. If someone doesn't like it, they shouldn't have taken it out of your hands. You also don't have to wait and worry about possibly getting a negative review. You know, if you meet someone in person and they take your item and they look it over and they accept it, then you're done. You don't have to worry about a neutral or a negative feedback or earning less than 5 stars. Selling locally could potentially be a much faster turnaround. You know, on a platform like Poshmark, if you sell an expensive bag, you have to actually wait for the bag to be accepted by the buyer before the funds are released to you. And, you know, on eBay, you might have to wait a while for your item to sell. But if you have something like a really hot branded purse and you put it up locally, it could sell in the same day. Whereas if you're selling on an online platform, you are competing with a lot of other people that might have a similar item to yours. But locally, your competition is probably a lot smaller. Now, the only con that I can really think about when it comes to local sales is just it's a lot more work. I mean, it really is. You have to juggle people. You have to respond to questions more. You have to make plans to meet up with people that possibly never show. So that part can be a real headache. But that's why I gave you those tips towards the beginning, to hopefully alleviate some of those cons so that you can focus on the pros. And then last but not least, what kind of items have I been selling locally? So most of you guys know that I primarily sell jeans on eBay. Denim is what I do. However, local sales, that's not exactly the case. I have had very little luck selling jeans locally, mainly because I try to keep a sale price closer to $20 at a minimum, and not very many pairs of jeans I have will yield a $20 return for me. So jeans, I try to stick with local unless I'm bundling them together and selling them for like $5 a piece for unless I plan to bundle jeans together and sell maybe 4 pairs for $20, all in the same size and similar styles, then I might sell them locally. But more so, I have been selling things like coats locally, the things that are going to be a lot heavier to ship, the things that might have local sports teams on them, some toys since Christmas is coming up. I've been doing a lot more retail locally. So those are the kind of things that I've been selling locally. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Do you have a lot of luck selling locally? Let me know in the comments below. What do you like to sell locally? Do you have any tricks, tips on avoiding being left alone waiting for someone to show up that never shows? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. And thank you again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video.